a little later. We will turn our attention to something happening here in the UK now, which is campaigners are asking for people to talk more about grief, according to a survey that people are not speaking enough about it. So we can speak to Kelsey Parker, who joins us now. Her husband, Tom Parker, from The Wanted, died aged 33. He's written a book about it, actually. And Kelsey, hello to you. Thanks very much for joining us.
Hello, thanks for having me.
You can see a big elephant behind you, which I think is something to do with this, the sort of elephant in the room aspect of this campaign, isn't it? Tell us why you're wanting people to talk more about grief.
I just think as a nation, we are terrible at talking about grief, death, loss. It really is a taboo subject, and we just want to clear the elephant in the room and everyone get talking about it.
So, if you don't mind me asking a bit about your experience then, what was it like for you after Tom's death in terms of whether you wanted to talk about your feelings or whether you wanted to talk about him? How was it?
I really wanted to celebrate Tom and talk about Tom, but, you know, people would actually cross the road to avoid me and wouldn't want to start the conversation. But that's because I just think people don't know what to say. But, you know, there is no right or wrong thing to say with grief, with loss, with any of it. Like, you know, in my situation, I wanted to talk about Tom and wanted to embrace him.
Yeah, and I suppose the other aspect that you had to deal with was talking to your children, wasn't it? Do you have any advice, I suppose, on that to people listening, maybe going through something similar, on how your children are quite young, aren't they?
So my children were 18 months and 3 when they lost Tom. And for us and for me, it was being as honest as possible. I told them, Daddy's dead, he's not coming back, and that's it. And people might think that's a little bit harsh, but I didn't want to use different words like Daddy's gone to sleep, because then they'd be scared to go to sleep. You know, I just wanted to be as honest as possible. And, you know, Tom travelled a lot with work. So for me, it was being direct and straight with him, for them to know that he's not going to be coming back. And the only time we're going to see Daddy now is when we pass over.
And what about talking to Tom himself before he died, after he'd had his diagnosis? What were conversations like on that front?
You know what? We were just really positive. So we didn't really have these conversations because for me, it was about mindset then. So, you know, that positivity, the whole mind over matter, you know, getting through it, pushing through each day. And then, you know, when he, you know, the time had come and he went into the hospice, it was how do we make, how can we make a nice death for him? And that's weird in itself to use that phrase, but it's like, I wanted him to have the best death possible.
Yeah, it's lovely to hear your positivity. How are things for you now then?
Yeah, do you know what? We're living each day. Me and the kids are getting through each day, and I'm living with grief.
Yeah, and it doesn't go away, does it?
It doesn't. And this is, people think, oh, you know, it will get easier, like time's a healer. No, my grief will always remain the same. It's just me now living around my grief.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for talking to us, and maybe you've inspired some people. Lovely to hear from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Kelsey Parker there joining us, talking about her husband, the Wanted singer Tom Parker, who died last year. Well, that's all from me for now. Matthew Amroliwala is standing by to come to visit you here and at the top of the hour. So thanks very much for watching. Do stay with us here on BBC News. Bye-bye.